15 signs you have high emotional intelligence. We all know that emotion is our intrinsic nature, but emotional intelligence is not. Emotional intelligence can be formed. It's a matter of choice and discipline that can be sharpened with practice. It is the ability by which we identify, understand, and manage our emotions. But it is possible to have high emotional intelligence without even knowing it. This is why in this video, I will be showing you 15 signs that you have high emotional intelligence. Pay close attention because you don't want to miss anything. Welcome to a new video from the Social Psychology Masters YouTube channel. If you're new here, subscribe for more social psychology videos. And comment down below, I subscribed, and let us welcome you. Let's start. Number 1. Solid emotional vocabulary. The first sign on our list is that you have a solid emotional vocabulary. You will agree that it is very typical to exhibit some emotions, but only those who can accurately identify them as they occur can have high emotional intelligence. If you can't label your feelings, it might lead you to make irrational choices and counterproductive actions. People with high emotional intelligence can master their emotions because they understand them and can use an extensive vocabulary of feelings. Let me give you an example. Many people describe themselves as simply feeling bad or sad, but an emotionally intelligent person goes deeper in trying to determine why they are disappointed, frustrated, or hurt. This means that they can pinpoint whether they feel irritable, frustrated, downtrodden, or anxious. As long as you have a better insight into how you are feeling, what caused it, and what you should do about it, it is a sign that you have high emotional intelligence. Number 2. You forgive and forget. The second sign on our list is when you forgive and forget. When you understand that nobody is perfect, and you also know that refusing to forgive a person is like leaving a knife in a wound, you never had the chance to heal. So instead of holding on to resentment while the offender moves on with their life, you forgive, and this automatically allows you to move on as well. This implies that once the offending party apologizes, you put it behind you and never bring it up again. This may sound difficult to do, but the ability to do it shows that you are a person of high emotional intelligence. Number 3. You are a good judge of character. Are you wondering what that means? Well, the simple term I would call this is the ability to observe people. Much of emotional intelligence comes down to social awareness, which is the ability to read other people, know what they are about, and understand what they are going through. Over time, this skill makes you an exceptional judge of character. People are no longer a mystery to you. You know what they are all about and understand their motivations, even those that lie hidden beneath the surface. This skill does not come immediately. It may take time, but you can check yourself if you are a good judge of character. Number 4. You appreciate others. Without dwelling much on this, the next sign on our list is when you appreciate others. This sounds funny, but it's simple. When you look for the good in others, you tell them what you appreciate about them and why. By doing so, you lift others and bring out the best in them. Humans love to be praised a lot, and being able to do that freely and not just once makes you have high emotional intelligence. You inspire them by consistently looking for the good in others and explicitly telling them what you appreciate. They feel good about working with you and are motivated to give their best. Number 5. You understand your strengths and weaknesses. Moving up next to the sign on our list is when you are aware of your strengths and weaknesses. It takes self-reflection, insight, and courage to identify weaknesses. Emotionally intelligent people don't just understand emotions. They know what they are good at and what they are terrible at. Having high emotional intelligence means you know your strengths and how to lean into them and use them to your full advantage while keeping your weaknesses from holding you back. People with high emotional intelligence use their greatest strengths as much as possible to make their shortcomings moot points. Number 6. You don't hold grudges. If you think about it, you will know that grudges can bring you stress, and according to researchers at Emory University, stress contributes to high blood pressure and heart disease. Unfortunately, the negative emotions that come with holding onto a grudge are a stress response. In the sense that you think about the event, it sends your body into fight or flight mode, a survival mechanism that forces you to stand up and fight or run for the hills when faced with a threat. When the danger is imminent, this reaction is essential to your survival. But when the threat is ancient history, holding on to that stress wreaks havoc on your body and can have devastating health consequences over time. Therefore, holding onto a grudge means holding onto stress, and highly emotionally intelligent people know the importance of avoiding this at all costs. It will not only make you feel better, but it will also benefit your health. So, are you a person that holds grudges or not? Number 7. Using your time wisely. I know there is a common saying that time waits for no man, but spending your time wisely is what makes a man. A highly emotionally intelligent person critically thinks and takes time when making a decision. They know that emotions and feelings are temporary, so making impulsive decisions will indeed lead to regrets. They understand the importance of taking time before making decisions, especially when in an emotionally charged moment. Number 8. You can stay focused. A person with high emotional intelligence understands that you can't always control your feelings because outside stimuli can cause you to feel happy or sad, angry or content. So, what do? Well, they realize that you can influence how those feelings develop by focusing on your thoughts. Just as this old saying goes, you can't stop a bird from landing on your head, but you can keep it from building a nest. Number 9. You neutralize toxic people. I know that sometimes dealing with difficult people may be frustrating and exhausting for some people. But high emotional intelligence people know how to control their interactions with toxic people by keeping their feelings in check. You may be wondering how. Well, when they need to confront a toxic person, they approach the situation rationally. They identify their own emotions and don't allow anger or frustration to fuel the chaos. Not just that, they also consider the toxic person's standpoint and can find solutions and common ground. Even when things completely derailed, emotionally intelligent people can take the toxic person with a grain of salt to avoid bringing them down. Number 10. You apologize. Next on our list is when you say sorry. This might be pretty difficult for some people, but if you're not afraid to apologize when you mess up or even when you're right, that endears you to others. Not just that, this shows that you value your relationship more than your ego, and you recognize how compelling it is to say, "I'm sorry." Therefore, by acknowledging your mistakes and apologizing when appropriate, you develop certain qualities like humility and authenticity, which naturally draw others to you. Then it is a sign that you have high emotional intelligence. Number 11. You ask the why question. A high emotional intelligence person does not label people. Instead, they realize there are reasons behind everyone's behavior. They develop certain qualities like empathy and compassion, which enable them to see a situation through another person's eyes and ask questions like, why does this person feel this way? And what's going on behind the scenes? Hence, they explore the why, and by striving to understand others, they lay a foundation of trust, leading to deeper, more meaningful relationships. Number 12. You let go of mistakes. High emotional intelligence people distance themselves from their mistakes, but do not forget them. They keep their mistakes at a safe distance from each other to adapt and adjust for future success. It may seem difficult to not dwell on your mistakes and still remember them, but it's possible. Dwelling too long on your mistakes will make you anxious and shy, and if you completely forget about them, you are bound to repeat them. High emotionally intelligent people have a way of balancing this by transforming failures into nuggets of improvement. Can you do the same? Number 13. You know when to take a break. What I mean by a break is knowing when to stop and think before you act or speak. Easy in theory, complicated in practice. High emotionally intelligent people recognize when something isn't working or isn't meant for them, and they are always willing to stop, take stock, and pivot if needed. Number 14. You don't seek complete perfection. High emotionally intelligent people recognize that no one is perfect, so they don't set an ideal as their target since human beings are fallible by nature. Those who put their mark on perfection always feel a nagging sense of failure that makes them want to give up. Number 15. You say, thank you. The last point on our list, which is an essential sign of high emotional intelligence, is when you say thank you. Yes, those are just those two words. In the world we live in today, some people find it difficult to say thank you. But a person of high emotional intelligence recognizes the power of those two small words to change someone's day and strengthen relationships. So it becomes a habit to always take a few extra moments to express appreciation. If you have made it this far, do you agree with this list? Is there anything you believe we may have missed? Let us know in the comment section below. To learn more, Check out other videos on this channel and the links in the description. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.